Hi everyone, we're Team Avatar and this is our final project for computer applications of biomedical engineering on cough signal-based COVID detection. To start off our presentation, we'll begin with the introduction, followed by the functional demo, and then the results, and finally the conclusion. The aim of our project is to predict whether or not a patient has COVID-19 given a recording of a cough sound. We will be using a decision tree model with cross-validation, a KNN model with cross-validation, and an SVM model with cross-validation. Although virus screening and contact tracing methods have become more prevalent, these methods of detecting whether or not an individual has COVID-19 have no direct level of confidence. The development of a MATLAB program that utilizes machine learning and signal processing could work with the unique characterization of a COVID-19 cough to identify whether an audio recording of a cough is one that is infected with COVID-19. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, there was a large demand for virus testing. With no significant, accurate, or cost-effective method of testing from home, we wanted to create a convenient way within a certain degree of reliability to diagnose an individual with COVID-19 based off of a cough audio bite. This would result in a simple and effective method of at-home virus detection. We hope that this can be extrapolated to multiple respiratory illness types in the future.
So we used the Kaggle COVID-19 cough dataset, which included 166 cough recordings. We ended up pre-processing the data ourselves, which Jasmine will take you through later.
Our raw data included 166 audio files, which can be heard here. So here is just a plot of the audio signal and time domain just for reference, and as well as a MEL spectrogram, which explains a lot of the features or showcases a lot of the features that are used to characterize unique signals. So to actually pre-process the data, we loaded the audio files in here, and then we ran a for loop through all the files, and then we stored them into these variables, and then we audio extracted some features, which can be found here. These features just represented a way to characterize a lot of the signals and use those into our actual models to train and test data. So we extracted it and we found the index, and then we found the mean of the features just because the signal is time-based and there's multiple values. So we need to get one value for each file and feature. So then we just added a label just to see if the signal was COVID positive or not. And then we concatenated all of our features for each file name on top of each other to create a table. So then finally, we removed all the error values and just replaced it with the mean of the column, just so it's streamlined for the actual machine learning algorithm. And then we saved it to a data file that could be accessed later in the model. So it just explains the data after it's pre-processed. Each column represents a feature, and the rows represent the files.
Welcome to demo time. This is our cough signal-based COVID detection model. After the signal features are being extracted from the audio files, it is then being normalized to have a norm distribution. The data is then input into 3 machine learning models. The first one is decision tree model. Cross-validation is used across all of our models to ensure that our model has the best performance as possible. So the first step is cross-validation, and then we calculate the loss, and the accuracy of the decision tree model is about 93%. We also display the confusion matrix. The steps are the same or similar for the next 2 models. With KNN models, we calculate the cross-validation, the loss we predict, and accuracy for the KNN model is about 96%. And this is our confusion chart. For the support vector machine model, we also did the cross-validation, and we calculate the loss here, and the accuracy for the support vector machine model is about 96%. And here's the confusion matrix. So in general, KNN and SVM have the better performances compared to the decision tree model. We also built a neural network from scratch. So the basic steps are we initialize the parameters, and then we loop for optimization, we compute the cost, we update parameters, and we predict the labels. So the accuracy for a model is about 89%. We still have a lot of room to improve, so stay tuned.
These are our results, and as you can see, the KNN model and the SVM model have the highest levels of accuracy. The current accuracy of our 2-layer neural network is 88.56%. However, in the future, we need to improve the gradient descent and other functionality of our model. These are our references. Thank you for watching our presentation.